How's it going, my friends? On November 14, 2015, and today we're gonna take a look at a full review of the new Droid Turbo 2 with Verizon Wireless. Okay guys, ready or not, here we go. We're looking at the new Motorola Droid Turbo 2 with Verizon Wireless. There are a lot of things to say about this phone. I'm really excited for this review. But one of the things that I want to say is that this phone is actually pretty much the new Moto X with a little bit of different looks. But the main thing is that it comes with a bigger battery, and also the first phone that supports shatterproof screen. Pretty much they are saying that you can drop this phone on any surface and this screen is going to survive and it's not gonna crack. Now let's start talking about some of the specs as we are looking at the phone. So it comes with Android 5.1.1 Lollipop. I'm sure it's gonna be upgraded later to the new Android. A new processor. This time we have an Octa core processor in comparison to the previous Droid Turbo. It was a quad core. We get the Qualcomm Snapdragon 810. Screen is now bigger, 5.4. That's a weird number because usually it's either 5, 5.1, 5.2, and then it jumps from that to 5.5. So this is a 5.4 inch Quad HD display. Resolution is at 1440 by 2560. Pixel density or PPI 540. That's a high number. Battery 3760 milliamp. Wow, that's huge. 3760. But even though it's a big battery, it's still smaller than the first version, which is kind of like a contradiction. The first version was 3900 milliamp. Feel free to look at my comparison. I already did a battery test and the first Droid Turbo actually lasts about an hour longer. But there is a difference there between the battery size. Rear camera, still a 21 megapixel. However, the aperture, it's supposed to be better, bigger. Dual LED flash. You can record video in 4K at 30 frames per second. The front-facing camera now comes with a 5 megapixel in comparison to the first Droid Turbo was a 2 megapixel. Also, the aperture for the front-facing camera offers wide angle. Now, I can tell you right now that it's not as wide as the angle that you're getting, for example, on the S6, the S6 Edge, the Note 5, or the Edge Plus. Now, as far as the storage, it comes in two sizes, 32 GB or 64, and it does support micro SD card. I'm sure a lot of people will love that. It does support micro SD card. Don't quote me on this, but I think I saw on some website that it supports up to 200 GB of micro SD card. RAM memory, it's 3 GB. And as far as the weight, 169 grams, and to be honest with you, even though the phone looks beautiful with this metal finish on the back and on the sides, way better looking than the first Droid, I find this phone, to be honest with you, and this is my personal opinion, a little bit thick and a little bit heavy. Other than that, supports NFC and Bluetooth 4.1. So here it is, after I turn on the phone, looking at some of the interface, the dialer, all of the options included in the dialer, the app drawer doesn't really offer too many options, and the task manager, you can swipe and get rid of notifications or the apps that you have open. However, it doesn't give you the option to do the multi-window feature. There's a look at the keyboard. Here's a look at this really nice weather or widget that we have on the main screen. You can do multiple things. You can get access to the time. You get access to the timer, stopwatch, and all that. If you click on the top, you get access to the weather. It offers a nice interface, but not as nice as we see, for example, on the LG or Samsung phones. You can also click on the side and it's going to expand the widget, and it gives you access to the weather and it gives you access to the battery information from there. And then if you want, you can resize that widget again. So here's a look at the OK Google. We're doing some searches. The phone responds right away to the voice commands. And as you guys can see, I was also doing some navigation there through the voice. It opened the navigation and everything really quick, I have to say, because of the 2K Quad HD display and the, I believe I said 540 ppi or pixel density. Everything looks really sharp, really clear. And let's take a look now at the camera. As you guys can see, you can shake the phone and that's gonna open the camera. You can also check the phone to activate the flash on the back of the camera. And I say that on the back of the camera because also there is a flash included for the front-facing camera. So let's take a look here at the interface of the camera. You can move that little thing right there to adjust the brightness of the picture or your screen. You can also move around that in order to refocus, change the focus area. Just tap to take pictures, tap to start recording video. You can take pictures while you are recording by tapping on the screen. And as far as the settings, to be honest with you, it's really plain. It doesn't really give you many options. To be honest with you, plain doesn't mean bad, but it doesn't really give you any manual control options like we see on LG, some of the HTC phones, even the iPhone and the Samsung. I have to say that this particular model, the Droid Turbo 2, it takes better pictures than the first Droid Turbo. The shutter, it's not too fast, but I think it's faster than the first Droid Turbo. Now here's a look at the front-facing camera, like I said before, now with the 5 megapixel front-facing camera, and take a look at that. Flash for the front-facing camera. This is one of the few phones, not the only phone, but one of the few phones that offers flash for the front-facing camera. I don't know if you really need that. I tried to use it and you know, it works, but it's there. It's there for you if you need it. Now here's a look at how you can refocus by moving that little circle right there on the screen. As you move it from one side to another, it's changing the focus area. I spent some time taking pictures outside, and to be honest with you, it's really nice to hold this phone. It feels really nice in the hand. The material that we see on the back, it gives you a nice grip. And you know, taking pictures with the rear front-facing camera, it was actually really nice. Now here's a look at the Moto Assist. This is a really nice application, and basically what it does, once you set it up, really easy to set up, but once you set it up, basically it's gonna give you notifications. It's gonna read notifications to you. You can do multiple things. You can do the phrase, do the OK Droid Turbo. You can go ahead and receive notifications while you are driving. So as you guys can see, once you set up the phrase, you can also type in the phrase just to make sure in case you forget what the phrase is. Now, like I said, you know, you can control multiple things. One of the things that you can control, and it's actually really nice, it's the waving your hand over the screen in order to see notifications. And that actually helps with the battery, conserving the battery by just showing on and off notifications, low battery consumption. And if you just wave your hand over, you're gonna see the notifications. So we're testing right now the OK Droid Turbo, and as you guys can see, the voice commands, it opens everything pretty quick. This is all through the Verizon Wireless 4G LTE. And there it is, the notifications I was telling you about. If you wave your hand over, it's going to show the notifications, and from that point you can click on the screen, and if you have more than one, you can decide, go up and down and decide which one you want to open, or swipe down from the top and either access or swipe the notification. Now, as you guys can see, we're looking at high graphic games right now. To be honest with you, no complaints, my friends. This phone offers a really good performance, and like I said before, because of the 2K Quad HD display, the graphics from the games look super nice. The colors are super nice. The speakers, they're okay. They're not the best, but the sound is actually decent. Now, a lot of people think that it comes with 2 speakers. There's only 1 speaker. But like I said, overall performance when playing high graphic games, super nice. No lag or anything like that. No complaints at all with the high graphic games. And you don't have to worry about the battery when you're playing, because you know it comes with a huge, like I said, 3760 milliamp battery. Now, speaking about the battery, I had the opportunity to drain the battery, which I also did a review. I put it on the channel. I had the opportunity to drain the battery playing YouTube non-stopping, and I got over, I believe it was like 10 hours and 45 minutes of screen time on. And take a look at this. So I was charging the battery from 0 to 100%. In 30 minutes, I was able to get about 55%, and in 1 hour and 24 minutes, I was able to get to 100%. So what they say about the rapid charging, hey, they're not lying. It really works really quick. Alright guys, last but not least, I wanted to show you this. This is the video calling feature. We're using both the rear and front facing camera. So as I'm moving the other phone, I'm able to show the other person everything that I'm filming with the front facing camera. I can move the other one, which is using the rear camera. Really cool feature. This is again through Verizon Wireless 4G LTE network on both the Droid Turbos. Alright guys, final conclusions. You know, I think this is a really good looking phone. Personally, I think it's too thick for me, but that's just my opinion. I think the phone is really good looking with the metal on the outside, really good quality. The camera takes really decent pictures and video. I should say pretty good pictures and videos. Battery, we don't even need to talk about it. I mean, you're getting probably the best battery on any phone right now with this phone. And shatterproof screen, so you don't have to worry about dropping this phone and cracking the screen. So there you have it, the new Droid Turbo 2 with Verizon Wireless. Please, if you enjoyed the video, click on like, subscribe for more, share the video to help others, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.